for this record? I mean, you guys are in a position where you're the hard rock band in the country, if probably not the world. Where do you go next? I mean, what are you trying to demonstrate?
There's lots of kinds of material. Basically, with all kinds of different reactions in the press and this and that, it was kind of like the only way to show where we've been and to make ourselves happy was to just try to put it all out. Try to put all the material out at once, which, 148 minutes, that hasn't really been done. I mean, Springsteen put out a 5-album box set, but it was live. It had been done over the years. Most of this is new material, and there's a couple cover tunes in it.
Is this album going to be also mixed up like GNR Lives? There's going to be a lot of acoustic stuff on it, too? Are there going to be different stylistic things going on?
Yeah, there'll be a few acoustic things. There'll be some songs that are acoustic going into electric, back to acoustic and stuff like that. I actually play guitar on a couple songs for the first time. I can only play 2 strings, but it's some pretty cool punk rock type stuff.
One of the covers you're doing is You Only Live Twice. Why that, of all the songs in the world?
No, Live and Let Die.
Oh, I'm sorry, Live and Let Die. That's right.
Live and Let Die. I don't know, I was watching I thought about it once a long time ago, but just thought you'd never be able to get that the way it sounds.
Yeah.
Just done that well. And then I was watching, I'd rented the movie, and I was watching it, and I just went, this song sounds like Welcome to the Jungle too. It's like Now That You're Here. So, and it just felt right. So we ended up playing it a little bit in rehearsal, and it started working. And now that we actually have gone in and started recording it, we're finding out that, wait, we are good enough to play this song.
Yeah.
We didn't think we were. We didn't think we were good enough to get it down right. But Slash is doing most of the string arrangements on his guitar with a harmonizer. And it's kind of like, to me, it's like Tom Waits meets Metallica or something, because the way I sing it's so rough and scratchy, but, that I sound like Tom Waits or something on it, kind of. Yeah. It's working out really good, and it sounds like us.
Yeah.
So, everybody that hears it thinks that it sounds like the perfect song for us to do.
Have you got anything coming up? You had mentioned there's something a song on this album that's coming up that might cause some problems, you think? Is there anything
There's a song called Coma that is like 11 minutes and 45 seconds long with no chorus. Okay. And I think there was only one verse that somewhat repeats itself. It's Slash's baby. It's his monster. The song used to be called Girth. But I started writing about when I OD'd 4 years ago, and the reason I OD'd was because of stress. I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
And I just grabbed this bottle of pills in an argument and just gulped them down. Yeah. And I ended up in the hospital. But I liked that I wasn't in the fight anymore. And I was fully conscious that I was leaving.
Yeah.
I liked that. But then I go, all of a sudden my first real thoughts, though, were that, okay, you haven't toured enough, the record's not going to last, it's going to be forgotten, and this and that, you have work to do, get out of this. And I went, no, and I woke up, and pulled myself out of it. But in the describing of that, some people could take it wrong and think this means go put yourself into a coma. Yeah. And so it's really tricky, and I'm still playing with the words to figure out how to show some hope in there.
Yeah.